Hello and welcome to Trains, Planes and Automobiles. Hopefully today you'll learn a little bit more about the Royal Navy's 1967 HMS Sir Percival. Last of 6 Sir Lancelot class logistic landing ships which entered service, initially chartered to commercial shipping companies in the mid-1960s. The Sir Lancelot class in 1960, the British Army issued a requirement for a new type of landing ship designed to operate as a roll-on, roll-off ferris four-tracked or wheeled vehicles, basically so vehicles could get on and off and ferry around. But with the capacity to also operate helicopters, the lead ship of what was to be a class of 6, Sir Lancelot entered service in 1965, and the rest followed before the end of the decade. Sir Percival, also known as L3036, was the 6th built by Hawthorne and Leslie. She began on April 1966, launched on the 4th of October 1967, and she entered service on the 23rd of March 1968. Like all the class, she was initially chartered to and operated by civilian contractors, but in 1980 was taken over by the Royal Fleet Auxiliary. Right then, the ships were built to mercantile specification with light construction and aluminium superstructure, and were never intended for use in opposed landings. Their instability in this role was highlighted by the loss of Sir Galahad during the Falklands War, after suffering enormous damage in an air raid at Fitzroy with the loss of many lives among both her and her own crew and the soldiers she was disembarking. Sir Galahad was eventually towed out to sea and sunk as a war grave. I've done another video on that, so we won't try to elaborate too much on that. These vessels were essentially ocean-capable ferries with bow and stern wraps, a large well-deck forward of the superstructure served by cranes and derricks, and a helicopter landing deck. They were designed to carry 16 main battle tanks, 34 mixed vehicles and up to 534 troops. Sister ship Sir Tristram was so badly damaged in the Falklands War that it was repaired and lengthened by a further 9 metres. A more extensive modification was carried out to Sir Bedivere and was scheduled for Sir Geraint and Sir Percival, but proved not to be economically viable. The funds were reallocated to the new construction. Basically, this ship, HMS Sir Percival, we won't go into too much detail about the Falklands War. We can, you can watch other videos on that if you choose to. But it was a pretty iconic and important ship of the 1980s. And unfortunately, I don't think it is any longer, used. I believe it was scrapped not long ago, to be honest, which is an absolute shame. So it is scrap metal and probably a can of baked beans by now. But a very historic ship, and it is in a lot of hearts of English people. Thanks for watching, and please like, comment and subscribe. Bye bye.